I have only a minute, only 60 seconds, it's in it. Force upon me, can't refuse it. Didn't seek it, didn't choose it, but it's up to me to use it. I'ma suffer if I lose it, give account if I abuse it. Just a tiny little minute, but eternity's with it.
It's your boy, Mr. Phillips, and we're here for another edition of The Change Factor. Listen, today's message, people recognize greatness, right? So we got the NBA playoffs going on right now, and we got a lot of balling going on, but in particular, I want to talk about Steph Curry. Now, everybody knows who he is right now. Like, he's on fire. Like, he just broke the record for the number of three-point shots made. He broke his own record, actually. He broke his last year's record, and he's just really putting in the work. But you see, they have all these different memes and all this different information about how he got into the NBA. And when he got into the NBA, the scouting reports were ridiculous. He's undersized. He's too small. He's not a real point guard. He doesn't have the strength. He doesn't have the body.
Stephen's explosiveness and athleticism are below standard. He's not a great finisher around the basket. He needs to considerably improve as a ball handler. Often struggles against physical defenders. Stephen must develop as a point guard in order to make it in the league. He will have limited success at the next level.
Very little upside. I'm like, what? Very little upside. The guy that's just a back-to-back MVP. The guy that was the first unanimous MVP ever in NBA history. And you see, it's not where you start. It's not where you come from. It's not what people think you are. It's not what people think you're gonna do. When you put in work, people have no choice but to recognize greatness. Can't nobody say Steph Curry ain't a beast on the court. Can't nobody say he ain't about his business. Can't nobody say he's not dedicated to his craft. Can't nobody say he's probably not going to be in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because people recognize greatness. And that's what your boy, Mr. Phillips, wanted to talk about today. It ain't where you start. It ain't what them people saying about you. It's not about how when you started off you had a C. It's not about the neighborhood you came from. It's not that you had a single parent household. It's not that you was in foster care. It's not that you didn't go to the greatest school. Put in the work because people recognize greatness. As always, it's your boy, Mr. Phillips, and I'll see you at the top because the bottom is just way too crowded.
People ask me like, what does it take to be successful? And one of the biggest factors that determines whether or not you be successful is how you spend your time. We all get the same 84,600 seconds a day. And the question becomes, what are you doing with yours?